Good evening, Alma. I'm back with another video, which is going to be about the next chapter in your science, which is acid, bases, and salts. So, the very first time I heard the word acid was on, like, to be honest, it was in Southern India. Okay, there was an episode on, like acids, which was, acid attack kind of thing. Like, the acid victim was there. Okay, so it was based on a true story. So, I mean, it was the acid in Hindi, we call it tezab. Okay, so it was that. And then I, realized what an acid is and how strong an acid is. Okay, I mean, the strength of the acid was, revealed to me back then when I was a kid. Okay, when I was small, when I was watching the episode of Southern India. It was not Southern India. I think it's Patrol, I guess. Okay, so yeah, it was that episode of Crime Patrol, and it was about the acid attack of a which happened, to a victim. Okay, so yeah, there was a girl. So mostly the acids are thrown on girls because boys, they get rejected and they cannot take it. It comes on the ego that how can somebody reject me? So don't do it, right? So yeah, I mean, because of that, they were, they just became very angry, and they decided to just play with the just destroy the entire life of the girl, and they threw the acid, the tezab on her, and the her entire body was, it started decomposing. It was so painful. I mean, I never went through something like that, but it is a real thing that it's very painful, and it's very, I mean, the movie that we had, in which was starring Deepika Padukone, Chapak, was also a real. It was a biopic, okay, of, I think it's Lakshmi. I guess is her name. Okay, so yeah, that's when I realized what an acid is and what can an acid do to a person. Okay, bases are something that, is like the opposite of acids. Okay, and salts, we know salts are used in everyday house. I mean, we have salt in our food. Those are salts. Okay, but the salts we're talking about in this book is not about the salts that we eat in general. Okay, it's about mostly which is used in, you know chemical laboratories, you can say. I mean, the kind of salt that we have is the iodized salt. Okay, so that is a kind of salt, but there are other kinds of salts as well. Okay, so first of all, I would like to give you the difference of the acid and bases. What is the major difference between these two? Okay, so acid, when dissolved in water, gives hydrogen ions, which is also called H plus ions. The symbol for hydrogen is H. Okay, so it gives H plus ions when it is dissolved in water. Okay, so uh, whereas in base we get OH minus ions. Okay, acid is H plus ions we get when we dissolve that in water, but in the case of bases we get OH minus ions. Acids are sour in taste. Sour or sour? Sour. Sour. Okay, sour in taste. Whatever you prefer, you can say it the way you want. You can prefer Google if you want to have the proper pronunciation for the word sour or sour. Okay, so acids are sour in taste, bases are bitter in taste. Okay, so acids, we have on one hand we have the acids which is sour in taste, on the other hand we have bases which is bitter in taste. Strength of acid depends on the concentration of hydrogen ions. Okay, like how much hydrogen ions is present in that particular acid, the more stronger it will be. Okay, if there are less hydrogen ions in the acid, it will not be that much strong. Okay, on the other hand, strength of base depends on the concentration of hydroxide ions. Okay, OH is known as hydroxide. Okay, so that is hydroxide ions, so it depends on that. So if more number, the more the hydroxide ions are present in a base, the more stronger it will be. Okay, next we have acid reacts with bases to form salts. Okay, so acids reacts with bases to form salts. So acid plus base gives you a salt. Okay, and the bases also react with acids, with which of which the byproduct is a salt. Okay, so it's a similarity here, it's not a difference, it's a similarity, that if acids and bases they react together, it has to form a salt, okay, as a byproduct. Got it? Next we have acid turns blue litmus pink, sorry, red. So we have a litmus paper. So if the paper is like blue in color, it will change, I mean it will turn the blue litmus red, okay. And bases, what they do, bases turns red litmus paper into blue. और वो लेड मतलब रेड पेपर होता है जो लिटमस का, it turns that into blue, okay. So yeah, that's a difference between the two. Next we have in phenolphthalein, okay. In phenolphthalein, what is phenolphthalein here? It's a indicator, okay, to detect if something is acidic or basic, okay. We will go through everything properly, but right now let me just give you the difference here, okay. I'll explain everything, what is phenolphthalein, what is litmus, what is turmeric here, how does it act as a natural indicator, what are indicators in general, okay. So I'll come across all of that and I'll cover all of that, okay. Next we have in phenolphthalein, acid remains colorless. Acids जो होता है वो colorless होता है, there is no color, okay. If something is acidic and if we add phenolphthalein in that, it will not change its color. On the other hand, in phenolphthalein, bases gives pink color. On the other hand, what bases they give pink color if it is added to phenolphthalein. Got it? Next we have acids turns methyl orange from yellow to dark red color. Methyl orange is also a indicator. तो मिथाइल ऑरेंज को क्या करता है, येलो से डार्क रेड कलर, इट चेंजेस दैट टू डार्क रेड कलर, ओके. इन बेसिस व्हाट हैपेंस, मिथाइल ऑरेंज रिमेन्स येलो, मिथाइल ऑरेंज येलो ही रहता है. सी फिनॉप्सिलिन में क्या था, एसिड्स में वो क्या हो रहा था, कलर चेंज नहीं होता है. ऑन द अदर हैंड बेसिस में वो पिंक हो जाता है, ओके. बट इन द केस ऑफ मिथाइल ऑरेंज, एसिड्स में ऑरेंज से येलो हो जाता है, ठीक है, सॉरी येलो से डार्क रेड हो जाता है, एंड बेसिस में इट डजंट चेंज इट्स कलर, ओके. सो वी हैव टू लर्न इट लाइक दैट. नेक्स्ट वी हैव एसिड्स आर यूज्ड इन कार्बोनेटेड ड्रिंक्स एज अ ड्रिंकिंग एजेंट इन कार बैटरीज, ठीक है. तो कार बैटरीज में क्या होता है, एसिड को यूज करते हैं in car batteries, okay, and also as a cleaning agent. Like we have acids in the washroom also, if you go and see the what do you call it, the sanitary room, or you can say the washroom where you go out, where you go for excretion of stools. So you can see like in many homes they keep acids, okay, to clean it, because the stains are not easy to remove, okay. For that you have to have a strong acid in place. So yeah, that's how an acid works. It is helpful in what, it is helpful in cleaning the stains, okay, the tough stains in a sanitary room, okay, the washroom you can say. And it is also used in carbonated drinks, okay, like Pepsi we have Coca-Cola we have, Thumbs Up we have, Mirinda we have, all these are carbonated drinks, okay, which is having carbohydrates as well, okay. Sorry, carbon dioxide as well, sorry. Yeah. Next we have bases are used in soaps, detergents and as an antacid, ठीक है. तो bases को यूज करता है क्या जाता है सोप में, also in detergent and also in antacids, okay. So that's differences that we have between acids and bases. Whatever things are not clear, I'm going to make videos according to that. I mean, everything I'm going to cover properly. I'm going to explain everything properly, Alma. So please go through the video properly. And I have also made notes, so you can have a look at that. Examples of acids are, we have hydrochloric acid, which is HCl, okay. Next we have sulfuric acid, which is H2SO4. Next we have carbonic acid, which is H2SO4, okay. So these are the examples of acids. On the other hand, in bases we have ammonium hydroxide, which is NH4OH. Then we have calcium hydroxide, which is CaOH whole 2, okay. And we have sodium hydroxide, which is NaOH, okay. So these are the examples, the basic examples of acid and bases, okay. Next class we're going to talk about the pH scale, okay. And slowly we're going to talk about the indicators and more about the uses of acids and bases, and where are they found, what are the real life examples where you can easily relate to that. So that's all for today's video. I'll see you in the next video, Alma. So till then, bye.